Thanks for watching this RealHomeRecording.com video.
I wanted to test it out to see how well it would work with Acustica audio plugins because they just eat up the most CPU out of any plugin that I'm aware of. So when I ran tests, I used the brand new Cola 2, which is a Core 15, that's an Acustica audio term, Core 15 plugin. And I also ran it against Pink and Sand, which are my go-to EQ plugins. And with Sand, I also use the compressors. So the results were interesting. If you think about it, the 4770, which is the processor that's in my computer right now, that came out in the spring of 2013, and the 8700 processor came out in the fall of 2017. So in a matter of 4 years, maybe almost 5 years, and 4 generations of processors, the performance went up about 110%, maybe 105%. I didn't really do the math on that, but basically it turns out that there was about a 2% CPU usage on my main rig and a 1% CPU usage on the new computer. Now, here's the thing. RAM matters. I need at least 16 gigabytes of RAM for video editing, photography, audio obviously, and with 8 gigs, it's really just, it's not enough. Also Windows 10, it may be less efficient. I have not gone through and disabled all the services in Windows 10 that I could have. The other thing you have to remember is your digital audio workstation software matters a lot. Reaper is very efficient, perhaps the most efficient DAW out there, and with version 6, they made it even a little bit better. So it does what's called processor loading or core loading, where as you add plugins, it will put those plugins on the different threads, the different processors. Not all DAWs do that. I don't know why. It's not like multi-core processors are brand new. They've been around since, as far as I know, like early 2000s, maybe even late 1990s. I know that there was a dual processor Pentium at some point. I think it was called the Pentium Pro. But anyway, my point is, every little thing in your system matters. First of all, Acustica Audio has really tweaked their processing so that it's a lot more efficient than it used to be even just a few years ago. But secondly, look, I hate to break it to you guys, but if you're working on a laptop, it's tough to use Acustica Audio plugins. It really is. And you have to upgrade to a desktop. I know you can't bring it anywhere, but if you're serious about recording, you're serious about mixing and mastering, a desktop PC, pound for pound, cannot be beat. And especially Windows versus Apple, you know, Windows is going to kill it. It absolutely is. So let me know if you already done your own benchmarks and post your results, because I'm very curious. Also, I'm curious if, for those of you who have 32 gigabytes of RAM or even 24, has that allowed you to have more Acustica Audio plugins, or what was the limiting factor? I want to know in the comments below. Thank you all for watching. This has been Adam for RealHomeRecording.com.